Real quick, shouts out to all the subscribers. We almost at 200. I fucks with it. I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all keeping me going with this shit. Real talk. Y'all really is keeping me going with this shit. Wrestling got so many stories. It get overwhelming after a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. Plus, I just be having other shit to do. I got other shit I do. I work and etc. But no more excuses. AEW. All right. Um, what do I think about Will Ospreay and Ricochet being booked for Grand Slam? Be honest with you, I don't think it make a difference if he would have booked it down the line or now. Bro, Ricochet, first of all, and Will Ospreay, Ricochet has the WWE leverage, but Ricochet is not a must-see, can't-miss prospect, bro. I'm just being real. This is not a Ricochet diss. This is just being honest. He's not a can't-miss prospect, okay? So, you can't make it seem like this is a big money match. It's not. When you had MJF and Will Ospreay, that was actually stupid to put on TV first. Ricochet's not MJF. You know what I'm saying? And Ricochet's not better than Will Ospreay. By one metric, by one point. Will Ospreay can talk. That's the big difference here. Will Ospreay can talk. So that's what makes him better than Ricochet. Other than the athleticism, they are even. But bro, this is nothing but a fantasy work rate match. That's all it was years ago. Was a work rate match. There was no genuine story or nothing behind it. It was just them two trying to outdo each other. This is about to be the same thing. Now it could lead to a feud. It could lead to a series of matches, which I wouldn't mind. That'd be something to do. You know, definitely for the championship, it'd be something to do. But a lot of people are saying, oh, it's dumb to book it right away. And I'm just looking like, bro, Ricochet is not a top guy or nothing like that, like y'all making it seem, bro. And I made a video about Ricochet career could be good in AEW, and I think it still could. For a lot of people thinking Ricochet's buried and, oh, he got buried at All In. Let me tell you something. If Bobby Lashley showed up at All In, he was not going to get cheered more than any English-born wrestler. Make it make sense. They're in their home country. You thought, well, that's the only place Nigel McGuinness is going to get a pop like that. Let's just keep it real. That's the only place Xavier Jr. is going to get a pop like that. Nowhere else he's going to get a pop like that, bro. So, of course, Ricochet wasn't going to outshine them. Like, of course not. I don't know why anybody thought some guy, okay, he's from Dundee, cool, but dude, they're in London. You really thought the whole entire hero wasn't going to get a big pop over a guy that's just an ex-Dundee guy? Make it make sense. I can see if it was fucking John Cena. I can see if it was Brock Lesnar. That's different. Ricochet is not none of them. Ricochet, like I said, bro, he is not a must-see prospect. Because it's in AEW, it's even harder, if you ask me. Because in the WWE, one thing that made Ricochet special, he was the only one doing what he was doing, as far as the in-ring goes. Now, you have plenty of people that can pull off a Ricochet match. Plenty. And one thing that's holding Ricochet back from standing out is he can't talk. He does not display personality like that. I am glad he's wearing the suits and shit. Now that's good. Keep that going. And like I said in that video about Ricochet, do not underestimate him. He could swerve us. He could do a Tony Storm where you don't see it coming. I'm not just going to give up on my boy like that just thinking, oh, he just not going. No, you never know. So, but on Ricochet versus Will Ospreay, I don't see what's the problem with booking it now. I don't see the problem. If they would have booked it later, what what difference would it have actually made? Honestly, what difference would it have made? Ricochet, you might as well. Honestly, what was Ricochet going to do this whole time? Now, yeah, he could have been building up wins and all that. You could say it was just way too soon, but I don't think it was because, bro, Ricochet is not a storyteller guy. You can't tell a long story with this dude. You can't. Where has it been seen at? That you could do months ahead and keep building this up. Dude, these guys are work rate kings. Their type of feud don't need weeks and weeks and weeks of advance to build. It don't. It's like Robin versus Sabu. Robin and Sabu, they don't need a long story. Just let them have a series of matches. That's what they did at ECW. Sabu didn't have to fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? It was competitive between them. This is the same thing with Ricochet and Will Ospreay. They don't have to do a bunch of talking and storytelling and dramatic scenes. These are work rate guys. They are trying to outdo each other. That's what this entire match is about to be about. Is who can outdo each other. It's not the better man or none of that shit. It's who can outdo each other. They're going to be doing all types of shit in this match. The match is going to be good. But I'm saying my point is, I already said my point. Ricochet is not no big star. He's not Moxley or nothing like that. Like, you got to let this build and let it play out. No. Ricochet is one of those guys, you could just do shit right away with him, really. Now, do I think they should have waited? They could have, but like, why? Why wait so long? For what? What are we really waiting on? Honestly, what are we really waiting on? So what? And then AEW is known for putting on super shows. Look, Grand Slam always got big matches. Didn't one of the Grand Slams have Kenny Omega and Danielson on it? Now that could have actually been a long-term feud because both of those guys can talk. That's the big difference here. Ricochet can't talk, although Ricochet has been displaying talking because he seemed like he's a little bit more loose. Before he even left the WWE, he felt a little bit more loose, like he just talking like himself. You know what I'm saying? It's really perception of what you think of his vocabulary, really. But he sound like he's just talking. He sound like he's just being himself now, which is okay. But Ricochet is not a guy you need to have a super long, detailed feud. Him and AJ Styles did not have that. Now, did they? No. Him and AJ Styles did not have this long, drawn-out feud, bro. Because these are work rate guys. They don't need to do all that. Put them in the ring, and basically the match is going to tell the story. That's exactly how it worked for Ricochet. For a guy like Ricochet, that's how it worked. Even for a guy like Will Ospreay. But Will Ospreay has shown he can talk. He has personality. He's energetic. He's fun to watch. Because he's not just flippy dippy, really. He can do that, but like he has shown different elements of his in-ring. So that's why I think doing this at Grand Slam, why not? That's just my take on it. What do you guys think? We out.